Time to talk weather. I'm meteorologist Dave Hovde. I hope you're having a great day. Relief inland from the heat. This is up along the north coast. I mentioned this in first weather, how this was one of the areas where the low clouds have been the most stubborn to clear, and as a result it's a little cooler in the Cambria area than it is elsewhere. You can see this big mass of clouds sitting off the coast. Again, along with some breeze and daytime heating, we've partially mixed it out, but it's going to form back up quickly again overnight. I think it's even possible in the interior valleys based on some of the modeling I've been looking at. Daytime highs, though, returning into the 90s. Today, just the lower 80s. The west-facing beaches back into the mid-60s after early clouds. Coastal valleys, early clouds back to nearly 80 degrees for highs, and south coast temperatures in the mid-70s. So technically speaking, a little warming, but again, today was a big setback on temperatures. And you can see in the modeling here, some potential in the interior, certainly the coastal valleys, but the mountain areas and parts of the south coast won't see that much in the way of low clouds. Now moving into Saturday, still some influence at the coast, but less so in the interior as the temperatures start to warm. The reason for the cool down is the trough action out here just off the coast. But this ridge here in the desert southwest actually backs up a little bit. Once this trough is done shooting some energy through, the back building of this ridge will crank up the temperatures and linger those warmer temperatures into next week. Here's a look at the 8 to 14 day. You can see warmer than average temperatures up to the north with this little bullseye of cooler temperatures here to the south. Why? Because modeling is showing some potential for monsoon activity driving even all the way out to the central coast, maybe right as we turn the calendar into early September. So there you go, low to mid 70s for Lompoc and Santa Maria, Santa Barbara mid to upper 70s and slow as well with Paso Robles 93 degrees. North Coast beaches in the 60s. North County again a blend of 80s and 90s with 60s and 70s in the 5 cities. 5 cities temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. Cuyama Valley about 90. But look at those temperatures next week in the interior. 100 to 106 with slow returning to the 90s and Santa Maria and Santa Barbara returning to the 80s. Back after this.